I actually have spoilers from future stuff from my DM stuff in this. And I'm like, it would be unfortunate if they see videos and are like, who's that?
You do a lot of 2D art, right?
Yes, I am doing 2D art.
You have, I see a lot of Mario photos and a lot of like different fandoms. So it's mostly fandom art.
Yes, well, mostly I do original artworks, but for this, I decided to do some fan work for the first time so that I could earn a little bit while I was here in this convention.
That's understandable. This is a gaming convention, so of course gaming related art will sell a lot better. But you do mostly your own stuff, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I do most of my own stuff. Normally, I do a lot of Dungeons and Dragons artworks, a lot of Dungeons and Dragons commissions too. So when I got encouraged to do more booths and art stands like this, I decided to do them and try to expand more.
So you're fairly new at having art stands, right? So this is your first anniversary.
Yeah, this is my first anniversary. I was in this convention for the first time last year. Then I tried to sell in a Christmas market, and then this is my second time.
Yeah, I think your art style would do great other places as well. I haven't seen much of your original stuff because I've only seen the fan art that's here. But how do you find inspiration for what you're going to draw?
A lot of it is from just talking to my boyfriend. We often come up with ideas back and forth, and suddenly in the middle of the night, I'm like, listen, I have a good idea. Please listen to me. He's like,
But having somebody to bounce ideas off of and getting inspiration from, that's really smart, and that's because that's another thing that I want to ask is when drawing or making something or creating something new, you usually should have either the motivation or the inspiration to do it, but sometimes you don't have either. How do you work through that? How do you find the time and energy to create something when you don't have the motivation and inspiration?
For me, it is that now I have all the time in the world because I am often home 24/7. So I can just suddenly do something else to help get that inspiration. Because I feel like inspiration is something that can easily get drained. And as long as you don't take that, as long as you take time to relax to get that inspiration back, then you can, then it's easier to continue with it.
Yeah, I totally see that because you need to be able to relax a little bit to be able to recharge that battery. And a lot of the artists that are here have this as a side gig. So they are working a normal job and then have to find the inspiration at the evening or in the weekends. But luckily you can work around that and work whenever it suits you and whenever your boyfriend gives you some inspiration, say.
Yes. It also helps with Dungeons and Dragons because I play it a lot. I'm addicted, but I play it a lot as a DM and as a player. And with that, I hear a lot of ideas from my players. They're like, "Oh my god, are they going to do that?" I'm like, "No, but that's a very good idea. Maybe I shall steal it."
So I used to play Dungeons and Dragons when I was young, like 20 years ago. So I have to ask you, what is your favorite class to play?
My favorite class is often something that is with magic and swords because I love swords. So it's
A battle mage.
yeah, so it's Eldritch Knight or like Eldritch Knight Fighter or a Blade Singer, Wizard. That's the ones that I usually like. And then there's some homebrew stuff that I'm always like, can we play this? Pretty please. This is for Final Fantasy 14 Red Mage. I love it a lot.
When I used to play, I used to be DM as well, and that's the DM's curse is that you want to play everything, but everybody just say, "No, you got a DM."
Yeah, I actually have spoilers from future stuff from my DM stuff in this. And I'm like, it would be unfortunate if they see videos and are like, who's that? Who are they?
I'll be sure not to include that, or if I'm going to include that, I'll write, please, if you're a player of Nova, do not look at the following picture.
I think it's fine. I can show you a picture here.
Yeah, please do.
Let me see. We go. This is from recently for our campaign. They were stuck in a time loop, and when they were, and they see the most positive character, something like, "Get, get over here, Cody! Now!" They're like, "Huh?"
But it's a really cool photo or image, yeah.
Yeah, I have a ton of photos here that I've been working on. I can see if I find one of my best one here. Wait, I think I went past it. This one here.
That is really beautiful.
Yeah.
I really like the backgrounds that you have. They are really dynamic and with a lot of colors.
Oh yeah. I have my own little world in my mind. I'm trying to make this something more so that I can develop it more. Dungeons and Dragons have helped with finalizing it, but otherwise it has been doing great.
Yeah, it's like when you have Dungeons and Dragons to draw inspiration from, that really helps to envision the world. And if you create art, then it helps with both storytelling, and the storytelling helps with the art.
Oh yeah, it really does. When you, it's like when you see a series and then you get so inspired by that series that they're like, oh, I want to do something the same. So they are starting to do the same thing. It's like a web where one sets something up and then something else comes out of it. We see it from Earth, like Earthbound, how much that has inspired many people. Like we have Undertale, we have so many other games that has been inspired by it. So I think like inspiration and ideas always bounces back and forth. So
Yeah, it's like it, very rarely do you have a completely original idea. So everything's always based on something, either directly or subconsciously.
oh yeah. I feel like something becomes a little bit more original as long as you take small stuff from other things. Like, let's say you take something from Zelda that is something small, and then you take something from Final Fantasy, and then you take something from Undertale, and then you like mix it all together, and now there's something completely new than what you used to.
Yeah, it's something you see a lot in game development, indie games, is like you have this roguelike game that uses this mechanic, but wouldn't it be cool if it was this thing instead? And it's like you take some element that works and move it over to another genre or another suit, just something different but same-ish.
Oh yeah. Uh, yeah. I can't really think of anything.
Yeah, but it's really how art is made. It's like the expression "standing on the shoulders of giants," right? Where you see something you like and you build upon that. You don't steal. You just are inspired and you derive your art from their work.
Oh yeah. I am often very inspired by a lot of things. It's mostly because I take a lot of things, mostly because I'm often home. To explain that a bit, I have mid-functioning autism, so I often get help here and there. So since I'm home a lot, because of it, I get a lot of time to find inspiration from what I like to do.
Yeah, that's like doing it like that is like a really great way to create new art, and it's inspiring. I love the things you've made here. I see you also have. You don't only do drawings, or you do drawings also, but I see like buttons and other stuff as well. Is you're the one who's made those as well?
Yeah, I made most of it. I think the only thing that I didn't make by hand is the keychains. I only made an art piece for it.
But
So
but that's the thing that sells it. Like a lot of artists do that kind of creating the artwork where you create the drawing and you ship it off to somewhere to get produced, and you get the keychain back or the acrylic with the picture embed. I'm not sure what it's called, but it's totally legit, and it's really cool. I will be. I will not be. I hopefully have already shown B-roll from your stand showing what you have and what you've made, because it's really cool. It's really inspiring, especially being like this is your third time having an art stand.
yeah. This is my third time. Technically second if we're thinking on conventions, because my if we're thinking third, it would be with Christmas market, and that didn't go super well. But that's because
Yeah.
you know, out of nowhere, between two mountains, you're just there, like trying to sell it to grandma. So it was like, oh, what is this from? Like, oh, this is so cute.
Yeah. My girlfriends and a lot of those people that makes crocheted stuff or kind of the textile thing. You have a lot of grandmas that are like, I can make that at home. And you're like, yeah, please do. It doesn't bother me, but you don't have to come to my face and say it.
Yeah, my. I have had some people been here like, are you sure you want to sell those memo pads? I'm like, yeah. I mean, aren't they cute?
So, okay. That's not me. So, um, where will we see you next? Do you have any conventions lined up or some events?
Uh, Probably just here next year. So far, I want to go into further places like Kawaii-Con, because that is literally next to family that I know. But unfortunately, I can only sell in one time per year. And that is because I have a dog, and my family is in a situation where they can't really watch my dog until like future plans have been set.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But I hope we will see you in a lot of other places going forward. So, a question that I like to end on is: are you aware of the concept moonshot? It's a moonshot is a grand idea, a plan, a product, a thing, something you want to make or something you want to achieve.
Oh yeah.
It can be lofty as all that, or it can be easily attainable. But like a moonshot is usually something big. So what is your moonshot? What do you want to do if you have unlimited time and resources?
If I could do whatever to get to that goal, it would be telling the story that I have in my mind. Because I have started setting up comics for it, but so far I want to try to expand the world so that other people can see it, other than my D&D games. Because so far I've gotten so many compliments on it that I just want to try to see if I can do something more so that people can see it more. And with that, I even have gotten people who have been here like, oh, this is my favorite character. This is my favorite character. And then they're like, fuck you, David.
But that's awesome. That's a really cool goal. It is lofty, but it is attainable. You can do it. You just need to spend time and do it. Getting into publishing is it's a lot of work, and yeah,
And
yeah,
the only thing I would say is that no matter how long it takes, as long as you're getting to that end goal is the most important. Of course, you can't just be like, oh, I'm not gonna sit here for a month and not do anything. It's better to do small stuff so that you can get there. Because my chapter that I've done now took a year, and some people might feel like I can do it faster. But as long as you take it at your own pace to be able to finish, is what's important.
yeah, and it's also the it's also important to internalize that the end goal isn't your experience. The experiences happen along the way while you create stuff, and that's the enjoyable part. And the payoff is the result at the end, the product at the end, the item you've made, the comic book you've made. So it's important to even if you have a lofty goal that you're thinking that I can't succeed at doing that, do something every day, do a little bit every day, then suddenly you're very much closer to where you started.
Oh yeah, and there will be a lot of times where you do feel like you can't do anything. I have had those experiences, but those times it's better to try to get past it, or you talk to someone there so that they can help you out a little bit. Because for me, my boyfriend has been the most support of them all. He's been there like, no, honey, it's okay. Like, I think everyone will like it, and I'm there like, what if not?
Well, you're always your own worst critic.
Yeah.
Do you have anything you want to say? Anything you want to add?
Uh, I think the only thing I would say is I'm trying to put my comic out in my website.
Yeah.
So look forward to that. It's probably going to be after this convention. I'm going to make up a page and set everything up.
Yeah. Obligatory link in the description.
Yeah. So please look forward to it and follow my Instagram. That's all I will say.
Yeah, links to everything, more information about Noova Art is in the description. So thank you so very much for this little chat.
Thank you for having me.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah.